Something big is happening here, and the result could be nothing less than a new kind of water with unprecedented health benefits. pH Prescription LLC has developed filtration systems that deliver structured, mineralized water designed to keep our cells healthy, fight disease, and slow the aging process. pH Prescription's founder is Szymborski. He's devoted his career to making water better for everyone it touches.
My goal is, with pH Prescription, is to make it available, make it cost-effective to the homeowner so they can put this in their home or office. We have several different types of ways of doing it, but making it available so people can have a good glass of water, can bathe in good water.
And even though Arlo, Joey, and Susan don't know each other, they're among the growing legion of fans for structured, mineralized alkaline water from pH Prescription.
So it makes it a very small molecule, which is much easier to penetrate into the cell and actually hydrate and detox the cell.
Susan McPherson has extensive training in metabolic and nutritional medicine and owns and operates medical spas in Florida and Massachusetts. She says pH Prescription's water can have a big impact on health and beauty.
So it actually keeps our cells cleaner, it keeps our cells healthier because it's constantly removing all the toxins.
Nancy Swanson got to know pH Prescription water when her son Joey was diagnosed with brain cancer. Surgeons removed most but not all of the tumor in his brain.
In March of 2012, that residual tumor that was left in the brainstem started to grow. That's when we actually got the alkaline water at that point. We got the alkaline water and the gift, fulvic and humic acid, and we started Joey on those two products. And he showered in it, he drank it, he brushed his teeth with it. And in July of 2012, they couldn't find any live cancer cells. And so we went back again in October of 2012, and they still could not find any live cancer cells. So we went in January of 2014, and they said his residual tumor is almost completely diminished. And there's no live cancer cells. He's doing great. He's regaining strength on the right side of his body. He plays baseball. He does everything a normal 6-year-old child does.
I wanted water that I could take a shower in, take a bath in, drink, that wasn't hurting me and might even be helping me.
Arlo Guthrie is famed for his folk songs and his focus on social injustice. The environment, including water, is a big concern for him. He has pH Prescription water at his homes in Florida and New England, and on all the buses he uses on tour.
Water is scarce even though it's everywhere. And it's scarce because it's toxified, it's all chemicalized, it's all screwed up and made into something that's not only not useful, it's really bad. There's ways to get all that stuff out. And that's what these guys are working on. That's why I'm excited, because it's not just a matter of water, it's a matter of making it available in a way that is not only just useful, but healthier.
Water can keep us healthy, and by proper hydration, by bringing minerals into the body, by flushing out toxins from the cells. If the water cannot penetrate the cell, then it cannot hydrate the cell, or it cannot flush the toxins out of the cell.
pH Prescription's water has attracted the attention of cellular health experts like Dr. Jerry Tennant. He's pioneered research into energy medicine and the concept that every cell in our body needs a certain level of voltage to be truly healthy.
Chronic disease occurs when we lose the ability to make new cells at work. And one of the bases of making new cells is having enough voltage to do it.
Dr. Tennant says the right kind of structured water can provide electrons to maintain that voltage.
What you want with your water is, first of all, you want it to be an electron donor and not an electron stealer. Because when you drink water, it's electron stealer, then it actually removes electrons from other systems in your body, and that's a bad thing, of course. So you want the water that you drink to be alkaline, which means it has electrons in it.
Dr. Tennant also says you want water that's truly clean, which means that it does not contain fluoride or chlorine or pharmaceutical residues.
There are systems that will take those out, but it's not done by our city. I spent a number of years trying to find water that meets the criteria that we've just discussed. Water that is alkaline, water that is clean and that it doesn't have microorganisms or chemicals or other contaminants in it, and water that is microclustered so that it's readily absorbed into the cells. And the best water I've ever found comes from a company called pH Prescription, and it meets all of those criteria. And so that's what I use in my home and in my clinic and recommend to all of my patients.
pH Prescription's filtration systems incorporate the results of Leo's years of research into water at a cellular level.
When you drink alkaline water that's full of electrons, full of energy, it helps charge the body's cells. It's donating something to the body, just like a charger would donate something to a battery. When we're fully charged, we just feel excellent, our cells are moving around. You can look at blood on a dark field microscope, and somebody that has a very low voltage or they're acidic, they call them acidic at that point, or acidosis, their blood's all clumped together. When they drink alkaline water, or they do the things they juice, or they do the things that are healthy for the body, you can see that blood very buoyant. You can see around every cell, it has a charge. You can actually, it looks like a halo around each cell, and they're not stuck together. They're carrying way more oxygen for your body, and they're making us much healthier.
Leo says it's also important that after the water is purified, minerals like calcium, potassium, magnesium, and sodium are added back in to help the nervous system function well. And he has a warning about structured antioxidant water that's being marketed in bottles.
The problem today with structured antioxidant water, you'll see it on a lot of bottles and bottled water and different on the shelves, but the electrons leave. They don't last very long. The electrons in the water have a shelf life of about 48 hours and then they're gone. And same with fruits and vegetables. If you leave your fruits and vegetables, when you fresh pick, they're the best, but if you leave them on the counter, you can watch them basically rot away in front of you. So water has a life. Living water is just like a living fruit or vegetable.
Practitioners like Susan McPherson agree that the right kind of living water can have a big impact on overall health.
I've been in the medical spa business now since 1998, and I've been actually a practicing nurse since 1980. And as a nurse practitioner, of course, we're trained in preventative medicine. We're not trained to give people pills, we're trained to prevent people from taking pills. The huge difference, the biggest difference I think in the prescription water is overall general health and well-being. They actually feel better, their skin looks better, it feels better, I mean, they're well hydrated.
In fact, the experts at pH Prescription say structured alkaline water can actually slow down aging by repairing the free radicals that cause oxidation and damage our cells. So pH Prescription looks to be well on the way to achieving the goal of bringing a new kind of truly healthy water to all of us.